I'm headed back to the yard right now. I'm in the semi, driving around. By the way, that's a dash-mounted camera. I'm not holding it. Just for those that are saying it's dangerous and all that. I'll pick it up here and there to look how much time I have left before I run out of 10 minutes for Craigslist. But it is March 11th, 2010, 9:34 a.m. Really, the biggest thing going on in my mind right now in my life is just trying to get my room situation, tenants, empty room situation dealt with. The non-paying tenants, which is both of them that are there right now, and then of course getting the empty room filled up. So, kind of have my hands full with all that, and there really isn't much left around for me besides work, of course, to deal with. I don't really want to do anything else. I'm also 4 days off from going to the lab to have this thyroid scan done. That should be interesting. I'm actually looking forward to getting it over with. Getting it done. I think it'll answer a few questions about what has been going on inside of my body in recent times. And I wonder how long this has actually been going on for. Because I read a thing on, well, I've been reading all kinds of stuff about it, but there's all kinds of symptoms that it can cause. Fatigue, I've had plenty of that. Raspy voice, I've had a raspy voice freaking for a long time. It can cause all kinds of problems, so I'm wondering if I haven't had this problem a long time, and maybe this doctor that I just inadvertently saw the other, a week and a half ago or whatever, noticed that because I was asking for sleeping medication, she's giving me the eye and looking me all over and stuff, so she's the one that ordered this thyroid test after she got my blood work back. Maybe she saw something and said, you know, this guy's got problems sleeping because of physical problems, not because it's just a bad time of life or something. So I don't know. It'd be interesting to find out if a lot of things would change, like my weight. My weight suddenly shot up at one point, but I thought that was due to the house burning down, but could have just been coincidental that I had a thyroid problem and there goes my weight and the house burning down at the same time, or who knows. So I don't look forward to having my body irradiated, but I guess it's such a low dose of radiation that it's apparently not that big a deal. But radiation is not a normal thing occurring in nature. You don't just go out and say, hey, there's a rock, it's got radiation, let's get irradiated. No. So I am kind of looking forward to it just to get the question dealt with, what's going on with my thyroid, and at the same time bracing myself for whatever news I might find. From what I've read, the most common thing they do is put you on a 90-day dosage of some sort of medicine. You take one pill a day and then you get off of it, and then they do a blood test on you to see if your thyroid activity is normal. On the worst case scenario, people get cancer, they have to have the thyroid removed, and then they're on this medication for the rest of their lives. But I've talked to a couple people now that are on that medication, had their thyroid removed, and they said it's no big deal, so I don't know. I just assume it not go that far. As for the tenants, I've got the pizza guy, delivery guy that no longer delivers pizza because he got into some kind of altercation with his boss, or his boss started some crap with him. Supposedly, he's got witnesses. Supposedly, the boss got fired. Supposedly. I have no way to verify his story. He could have just got fired for not showing up, for all I know. You know, people can tell all kinds of stories. And supposedly, he's out looking for another job. Supposedly, he signed up for unemployment. Supposedly. So we'll see about all that. Meanwhile, I wrote him up a notice last night. It wasn't a 5-day notice, eviction notice. It was basically a piece of mail asking him why he didn't give me part of the refund check, why he hasn't paid me out of the paychecks that he got before he was fired, which there was 2 of them, and how he planned on paying up the past due rent and when he was going to start paying me again. So I either expect an explanation from him today, or, as has happened in the past, he'll just move out while I'm gone at work, or he can pay me. All kinds of things that he could do. I would guess, my guess would be he'll find some other place to live, but I don't know where he's going to go because his friends didn't want to take him in when he moved into my house. He was doing okay for a while, paying his rent. It kind of sucks that I have to go through this with him. And the other issue is the ex-Marine who lost his job by his own stupidity. He freaking got into an argument with the operations manager of his company he was working for, and it was pretty lame too, from what I could tell. He just got mad. So that doesn't get you very far in life, getting mad at your employer. They'll just tell you to go blow, which is basically what they did. So he found another job. He started working, what was it, a week and a half or 2 weeks ago or something. So his first full paycheck, oh, it's been more than that, 2.5 weeks ago. His first full paycheck comes tomorrow, supposedly. But the issue I've been having with him is that he's been stealing food, and some of it is not even my food, which I don't want him taking my food either. Sorry that you're having trouble in life, but you brought this upon yourself, so why is that going to equate into being my problem? And what happened was I came home yesterday from work, and Michael said that he had gone through my freezer and taken out pizzas, frozen pizzas, that, what a moron. Freaking tow truck driver. God. A smart driver there. He waited all that time to freaking pull over. He's been on this road for 3.5 miles, but he has to get ahead of everybody. Real nice jerk. Anyway, so Michael's mother bought him some pizzas, and of course he puts them in my refrigerator because my refrigerator is separate from the tenant's refrigerator. And then the ex-Marine just went in there and helped himself, cooked it. And you can see Michael, because I looked on videos for surveillance to verify this, because I didn't want to write the Marine a freaking letter about this and then find out Michael's just pooing on me. But sure enough, you see him going through my freezer, takes out a freaking pizza, and then he cooks it. And Michael's walking past the oven looking and saying, what? I mean, you can just see the dismay on his face. It's not his food. Not the Marine's food. Why is he taking his food? So I wrote the Marine up a notice, and I wrote up the pizza delivery guy a notice, and that's where that is. And I'm still trying to rent out the empty room, and it's probably going to be a battle this time. Last time it was pretty quick. The time before that it was pretty quick too, but it doesn't seem like it's being very quick this time, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. So, I don't know what to say. Nothing to say, really. I'm backing the semi into our yard, basically, is what I'm doing. The whole game plan changed today. I've got a very long day ahead of me. It's almost 10 o'clock. I still have 2 deliveries and a pickup way out in the southeast valley. So, yeah, it's gonna put me over, which is fine. It'll just mean I'll get off early tomorrow. No big deal. The big deal is just these people that, just suck you dry, and they freaking think you're not going to do anything about it. That's just bullshit. When I say bullshit, that means I'm pretty pissed off. And I am. They think they can just take advantage of me, and find out last night that's not going to be the case anymore. Anyway, I got to get to work. Bye.